So I posted a TikTok the other day. I know, me. Like, who would have thought I'd be posting TikToks one day? But when I came back from LA, all the girls there were posting TikToks and I was like, that's kind of a vibe. So I've started doing it and suddenly I get it. Like, I get the TikTok bug because once you start, it becomes so addictive. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'll leave it down below. But I did post a TikTok getting ready for a casting and I could not believe the amount of messages I got saying that I need to do a more in-depth like YouTube video on it. So I'm going to show you how I got ready for my casting. This was for a brand that I would love to work with and they're just my vibe. Like, this is like one of my dream brands. One of my top tips for getting ready for a casting is always do your research on the brand. I feel like I'm on their website quite a lot, so I know how the hair and makeup looks most of the time, but if you're going for a casting with a gym wear brand and you turn up with like full beat face, glam hair, they're probably not going to cast you because you don't fit their brief. But yeah, do your research beforehand. I mean, my manager sent me a little brief. Hair should be down in a loose wave, makeup, flawless skin, light bronzer, brushed eyebrows and glossy lip, which is probably like my everyday makeup anyway, so I can show you what I've been wearing every day because I feel like my makeup's changed so much. Like, I probably wear half the makeup I used to. Like, it's so much more natural, but I love it. Like, this is definitely my favorite go-to makeup at the minute. And I can show you how I do my hair because I've had a lot of questions on how I do my like loose waves. So yeah, this is just going to be a little get ready with me. So I'm going to start on my hair today just so it has time to like kind of drop out and set in place and everything. And this part of the video is actually sponsored by Tangle Teaser. Now, this brush for me is a must. My hair's naturally wavy, it's not polka straight at all, so if I brush my hair with the wrong brush, it's just gonna add flyaways, it's gonna go frizzy, it's not good. Whereas if I do it with this one, it actually adds shine to the hair and smooths the hair as well. Amazing with extensions. I've not actually got extensions in at the minute, but whenever I have tapes in, it's really good as well because the teeth are so soft, so they don't drag on extensions or anything, and it's safe on all different kinds of hair as well. So I don't section my hair or anything. I feel like when I do that, it turns out a little bit too curly. I just work from front to back, but don't brush through the curls until the very end. So yeah, I just start at the front of my hair. I kind of take the front section, like this shorter section, and then pick up a longer one just so it all curls together. I'm probably not going to explain this very well because hair is not my forte. Like, makeup, fine, I can do quite well, but hair, not so much. Which is why I wear it up most of the time. But yeah, I just wrap that around, leave it like maybe 10 seconds. I have already prepped my hair, by the way, with heat protector. And then drop that out, hold it for a couple of seconds. I don't pin curl my hair either. I feel like my hair can hold a curl quite well, especially if it's not freshly washed. These always remind me of like prom curls, but I'm not gonna brush them out until the end just so they can set in place. That is one thing about me. I feel like I never give myself enough time when I'm getting ready to do my hair, so I always end up wearing it up. I mean, I've seen so many comments like, Mads, will you please do something other than wear a slick bun? And I'm like, well, if I gave myself enough time, then I probably would. Like, this is probably my favorite hairstyle that I'm doing right now. I feel like it just fits my aesthetic really well, but I just never give myself enough time. Even though it literally takes like 15 minutes, I never have that 15 minutes to spare. Okay, this section's done. I'm gonna go ahead and curl this side off camera and then I'll come back to like set it all in place and everything. It's cute, but it could look better. So I'm gonna go in with the Tangle Teaser again. This is called the Ultimate Styler brush, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that before. So it is for styling the hair. It's not for wet hair, it's for dry hair. And then I'm just gonna brush through the curls. So again, it's just gonna add shine to the curls and it just sets them so lovely. The brush is really gentle on the hair, so it's not going to brush the curls out completely. It's just going to smooth them over and give it more of like that Hollywood wave rather than a super like curly curl. It's really lightweight as well and got such a comfortable handle, so you can really like control the hair well with it. I'm also just going to use it to back comb the hair slightly to add a little bit more volume and then smooth over any flyaways. Honestly, such a perfect brush for even like slick updos. It will literally grip onto every single hair and tame any flyaways. I basically use this for every hairstyle that I do. Like I said, it is for dry hair, not for wet hair, so I don't detangle with this or anything like that. I literally just use this to style my hair, whether it's up or down. Even mermaid waves, they just brush them out so lovely, so they're not as harsh. But yeah, such a good brush for styling. I'm gonna leave this in the description box if you guys want to shop it. And just to finish off the hair, I'm gonna go in with some hairspray. I'm just gonna add a little bit. And that's the hair done. If I could wear my hair like anything every day, it would be this. I'm just going to pin it back while I do my makeup. I feel like I look so tired today. I think I'm still not over the LA jet lag. I've been waking up a lot later than I usually do, and I am going to put it down to jet lag and not laziness, because it probably is a little bit of both, to be fair. I'm going to try and use this mirror. I don't know how it's going to go using this little square to do my makeup. Actually, it's not that bad. How I've lost all of these mirrors, I actually don't know. Obviously I've taken them to hotels and I've taken them traveling and stuff, but still, like 3 mirrors, that doesn't make sense. So I have already done my brows using all Refy products, but yeah, I've just done my like everyday brows, and like she said, she wanted like more bushy, brushed up brows, so I feel like I achieved that. I did post a little like get ready with me on my TikTok as well. TikTok queen now. I feel like I'm gonna keep all of my makeup tutorials on TikTok, because I do talk a lot during makeup tutorials, and I feel like people are just like mad to just stick to the point, whereas on TikTok you only have like 30, oh, how long do you get? You can have up to 3 minutes now, I think, but you only get that amount of time, so you can't really be chatting away. So I'm probably going to start doing more of my makeup bits on TikTok. But for my eyes today, I think I'm just going to keep it really simple. I know theirs is very, very glam, but I don't want to do over the top glam. Like, I also want them to see me as well. And I want to look like myself too, so I'm just going to do what I would do every day. So I'm using my Makeup by Mario palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade. I'm using a big fluffy brush, and I'm just brushing that product through the crease. I'm not being precise or anything, I'm just, yeah, just adding a bit of colour. And then I always drag a little bit of the eyeshadow up, just because I feel like it gives you an automatic eye lift. On an angled brush, I'm just going to take this dark brown shade and I'm going to do a baby wing. I only do it from like a quarter of the way across the eye. I don't actually take it all the way across now. I only do that if I'm wearing fake eyelashes. I've really not been wearing eyelashes recently. I've just been preferring mascara, and I would highly recommend the Revitalash. My mum actually used to use it when she had breast cancer, and her eyelashes were better than they were before. Like, they look so good. For mascara, I feel like this looks so disgusting now, but is it just me, or do mascaras get better over time? Like, this used to be good anyway, but now it's getting old and goopy. My lashes look so good when I use it. I mean, you'll see. I don't know why, I'm just dreading buying a new one because I know it won't be as good. Like, look, that is literally one coat. One coat of mascara will do that. But I do usually add like 2 coats of mascara, because this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I do like my lashes to look quite thick. That's pretty much the eyes done. The sun really has just come out, like, and come to bless us. I always get a good thumbnail whenever the sun's out. It's almost like God shining his light on me saying, yes, this is your makeup look. I need to re-pin these. So I'm going to move on to my face, and my face is my favorite part of doing my makeup at the minute. I feel like I really love this like clean girl aesthetic where I use a tinted moisturizer or like a skin tint and then go in with concealer. Most days I don't actually wear anything on my skin but concealer, but because the brief was flawless skin, I'm gonna add some skin tint. So I've been using this one that I got in LA from Fenty Beauty. I do go between this one and the Huda Glow Wish, but this one I think is my favorite. It makes your skin look like skin, but like flawless skin, like you've woke up and had the best night's sleep, you've used the best skincare products. I can't explain it, it just looks like your skin on a really good day. This is quite dark because I got shade matched when I had a tan. My tan is fading a little bit. I need another holiday, honestly. The LA sun really blessed my skin. I do like to apply it with a wet sponge, but I can't be bothered to get up right now. I know that's lazy, but I'm already sat here. I'm not doing it just yet until I need to do my concealer. So I'm going to use a brush. I'm just using the Morphe M439, which has been my favourite foundation brush for the longest time. Like, I feel like that's all I use. I don't think I mentioned as well, I have already prepped my skin using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Base. I think that's probably my favourite go-to primer at the minute. I do really like the Skin Food by Weleda still, but I don't think it works well with a skin tint. I think it just kind of like rubs it off, whereas if I'm doing like full beat where I'm using a heavy duty foundation, the Weleda Skin Food, I'm using the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I've been loving two concealers at the minute. This is one of them, and then the Hourglass one is another. The Hourglass I will use if, like I said, I'm doing more of like a heavy duty foundation. But this one is so good for an everyday like clean girl skin. I keep forgetting to cream bronze when I'm doing my concealer, so I'm just gonna let that sit, which I don't actually mind that. I kind of like it when I let my concealer sit for a little bit. I'm using the Refi bronzer in the shade Sand. This is a cream bronzer, so I've definitely moved over to more cream products. I used to be such a powder girl, and now I really love my cream products. So I'm just taking that on the Refi brush, and I'm going to lightly bronze with this. I don't want to do too much. A couple of tips for a casting, I would say be super bubbly. Like, they're not just looking for someone to model their clothes, they're also looking for someone that will add personality. So definitely go in and be super bubbly, super chatty, and just be like a nice person. I know that sounds stupid, but if you turn up and you're moody and you're just like, you're not really asked about being there, they're gonna see right through that and they're not gonna want to work with you. Whatever you need to do to hype yourself up before, whether it's like listen to a girl boss playlist or, you know, like, I was gonna say have a little shot of tequila, maybe don't do that. Maybe definitely don't do that, but whatever's going to give you that little bit of confidence, then do it, because you want to walk in, be super confident and be like, yeah, you want me. I went to a casting recently and it was actually so quick, and the only thing they asked me, they didn't ask me, oh, in fact they asked me if I'd done much e-com. So e-com is what I did in the Portugal vlog. So I have done a little bit of it, but the only other question she asked me was, if I had to eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? And I was like, what's that got to do with anything? Like, the brand is literally a clothing brand, and I didn't know whether to be like kale or like, I don't know, something that's gonna keep me skinny. But I said pasta, because it is pasta. Pasta is so versatile and it really is my favourite food. Like, a tomato pasta, yes. A creamy pasta, double yes. Pesto pasta, absolutely. But yeah, sometimes they will hit you with a random question like that, and I was a bit like, I don't know. It would either be pasta or chicken wings. But I feel like mine changes all the time. Like, me and Manny were speaking about this yesterday because we was watching something about a man being on death row. Manny said, I wonder what his death row meal was. And we was trying to decide ours, but ours changes all the time. Like, sometimes it's mac and cheese and fried chicken. Sometimes it's a big bowl of pasta. I actually don't know what my death row meal would be. Not that that has anything to do with this Get Ready With Me, but yeah. I'm going to use this liquid blush by NARS. This is in the shade Luster, and I'm going to use that on a little brush. I like to keep this nice and high. Do you know what? Let me not use the viewfinder to do this. And then I also take it across the nose. I don't know why I like that, but I just think it gives such a cute, like, sun-kissed look. I feel like a key for this look as well is just keep going over everything with this beauty blender and just make sure everything's really seamless. One thing I can't not do is contour my nose. I have to. I must. I can't leave the house without contour my... Well, I can. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but I feel like I don't look like myself if I don't. So I'm just using the Hoola bronzer. And obviously you don't have to do this step, but for me this is non-negotiable. And then I also go over a couple of freckles just because I feel like it makes the skin look more natural somehow. I have been thinking, do I need to invest in a freckle pen? Because I just use an eyebrow pencil. But I've been seeing people on TikTok using freckle pens, and to be fair, they actually look really good. I don't do anything with my under eyes. I don't add eyeliner, I don't put eyeshadow on there, I don't even do mascara. I literally just leave it bare because I just like the eye lift it gives. Then this is when the whole thing comes together. Doing lips is my favourite step. I'm going to use this. This is Sugar Pie by Morphe. I went in to go and get sweet tea the other day and I saw that they had quite a few new shades. Well, I don't even know if they're new shades. So I picked up Sugar Pie and it's actually a really cute colour. So I'm not going to overline too much. If I do overline any part of my lip, it's usually just the Cupid's bow. For lipstick, I'm going in with Butterscotch by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I usually just apply this in the middle because it is quite a light shade, but it works really well with that lip liner. The Brief was also a glossy lip, and I do see a glossy lip on this website quite a lot, so I'm just going to use the MAC lip gloss. This is just a clear lip gloss, but it's the glossiest gloss ever. This always reminds me of my mum because this is the only lip gloss my mum has ever worn. Oh, it's probably not, but like she literally swears by this. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with the brush, make sure everything's brushed out. I would carry this brush with me as well just to smooth any flyaways and add a little bit more volume if needed. And that is the hair and makeup done for a casting. This was obviously a bit more of a glam casting, so I would definitely change it if I was going to a gym wear brand or I don't know, somewhere where I needed to be a bit more natural. But this was the hair and makeup for an econ brand, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a massive thank you to Tangle Teaser for sponsoring this video. I'm going to link the Ultimate Styler brush down below. Definitely worth investing in because it just perfects the hair and is such a great styling brush. Love you guys so much, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.